Hey guys, here it's Akinia here. Welcome back to today's video. So today we're going to be doing our paycheck budget and our monthly calendar for the second paycheck of September. I missed out on doing the first paycheck of September. I don't particularly know why, but I definitely did forget to do a digital copy for the channel. I have got paper copies that I do in a book that I've got, but I didn't put it digitally. So having said all of that, let's just get straight into it. I'm going to start by filling out the calendar, and I'm going to try and use some different colours this time. How do I make colours? Here, this button. All right, so I'm going to do this colour for bills. I think that's a good plan, and we're going to go back to that. All right, so actually we should start with my paydays. So let's do a nice green for that. So I get 2 paydays this month. The first one, I cannot count. I was like, that doesn't look right. Hang on, let's just quickly fix that one up. It goes down there somewhere. I did 2 8s. All right, that's better. Okay, so my first paycheck was on the 6th. Payday. So exciting. And then the second one is on the 20th. All right, so they are both there. I'm going to fill in all of my bills just so that I have it to be used as a reference, including the ones that have already passed. All right, so firstly, we need to make this different. All right, so my ring that I got, like if you've been watching me for a while, you should know that it exists, but that ring, after the first 6 months now, has a membership to properly use the app, and I find it quite helpful, so I have decided to keep that up. So that comes out on the 1st. Now over here, do the same thing. YouTube comes out on the 4th, which I think is $15. It could be, it's $14.99, I think. And then we have my home loan, which is through the company Rams, which is $5.88 fortnightly. And then Unity, which is my water company, they got $80 out of me that fortnight. I control how much comes out of my bank account each fortnight, and at the moment it is going to be $80, because that bill is due on the 22nd, but it will be fully paid on the 21st, which is good. So next we've got my health insurance, which is more expensive than it has been previously, unfortunately, but not much I can do about that. And then I also pay my rates fortnightly, so every couple of months that changes slightly, but I figure it's better to have that come out fortnightly than having me stress constantly about having to make a $500, $800 payment at the end of the month. So we're going to do that. I cancelled Audible for the month, mainly because I have a few books that I still haven't read on there, and there's no point getting me a credit at the moment when I don't have anything particularly I want to read. So if you have any suggestions, please leave them in the comments down below. But my Apple Music has come out. So that is $12. I get that instead of Spotify because I have Apple everything, so it makes more sense for me to do that. Oops. Okay, then we have 2 things that come out on the 19th. What? So we've got my home loan payment again. So I pay fortnightly. That's on a fixed rate, so that doesn't change for another 3 years. And then I also get my contents insurance that comes out. So that is $23-ish. All right, and then my union fees come out on the 22nd. So I got a big amount of things that come out on that day. And then the next thing, I'm going to write this in here, even though I'm not paying it this fortnightly, just so that I've got money in there. And I usually would pay about $85-ish, but I think the government gave us a stimulus or something because there was credit on my account for some reason. So I don't think I've got to pay that, which is great. $138 for my phone and internet. And then lastly, we've got an espresso, which may actually be coming out on the 29th. But we'll put it on the 30th. That's fine. It kind of alternates when it comes out. I feel like I'm missing something from the end of this. Let me just quickly stare at it for a moment. Oh, that's right. Now, I should be making a payment towards my body corporate, but I'm trying to make sure that I've got a little bit of extra money in the account because I go on my cruise on the 17th. Oh, hello, calculator. So let's put that in the green colour. No, we want it to be nice and big. All right. Ooh, didn't know you could edit that. Cruise. So if I get back from my cruise and I have enough money left over, I may put money into DEFT, which is my body corporate fees. So I'll put that in there for the 29th. And I'll just put question marks, because that may or may not happen. If not, we'll just put the extra in next month, which is fine. It's not due until December at least, I hope. Or it could be November, I don't know. But it's still a while away. All right, so that is that part complete. That is all of my bills. That was the September thing. So let's go to our next one. So the paycheck was on the 20th. And that goes until, I think it's the 5th. Let me just quick check. That's still not, I don't like calendars that don't tell me what it is next month. So October, we are on the 4th. Okay, the 20th to the 4th. Okay, cool. So let's go over here. Let's go green. It's in a nice green colour. So my salary, we're going to budget 1990. Like there is going to be a pay rise coming at some point, but it has to go through this whole big process. So when that happens, my salary will go up and I'll get back paid, which is going to mean a lot of tax, but it's fine. I'll also get, I'm thinking somewhere in here I'm going to get a tax refund, and I've also done some odd jobs, so I might get it a little bit extra, but I don't want to budget for it just in case. All right, so let's look at the bills. We've got Unity, rates, health insurance, union fees. What was next? I'll put DEFT, and then we'll go Vodafone. I'm going to do the electricity, Nespresso, and Rams. I think that's it. Oh, no. If that's going until the 4th, whoops. I'll also have the Aura Ring, and I will have possibly YouTube. Lots to do. All right, I'm going to go 80, 70, 75, 72, question mark, 137, 0, hopefully. Nespresso is always 50. Rams is 588. Aura was, I'll just say 10, and YouTube 15. All right, that's a lot of expenses for this month, which is kind of annoying. Let's put in a budget for the Deft for 50, and that might have to have an actual on it, but for the moment that's okay. All right, so let's add them all together. So 80, 70, nope, that's wrong. 75, 72, 50, 137, 50, 588, 10 and 15. 11147. It's a lot. My bills take up quite a lot of my income. I would say it's probably just over half on average. All right, so 1147. Lovely. Which means, nope, that's wrong. 1147 means we've got left over $843. Fun. All right. So, oh, I got a really itchy nose. Coffee, food, takeout, and miscellaneous. All right. So we are going to put 0 for coffee. Food, I've only got to do a week, so we might only go 75 for that. Takeouts, we'll go 50, and miscellaneous, we'll go 75. So that should be 150, no, 200. 75 plus 75 plus 50, yep. All right, so that will give us $200 for variable spending. Oh, I meant to put this here. 843. Which means we will have left over 643. That seems like a lot. Maybe actually we should put some more money into this, into the miscellaneous fund for this week. So we've got, let's do 175. That means I've got $175 that I can spend. So that will be 300 on the cruise, on top of the onboard spending credit and the $150 in my holiday fund. So that should be a good enough amount to be able to go on a tour and get a massage or a facial. I think I want to get a facial. So that should leave us with 543. All right, and then add that over here. 543. All right. Now what did we do? What did I do last time? I'll just put cash. Do I want to do that? Probably. All right. So we'll do that. I'll come back to that in a moment. Not doing extra debt. Oops. Rub this out. There we go. All right. So let's put some money in Suncorp and some money in ING and some money in my extra savings account. So we're going to do, I always do $5. I just started this recently, but $5 into that account. So it's going to very, very slowly build up. And then the Suncorp account needs 100. And I like putting 100 into the ING because that kind of works as a buffer. It's just a high interest saving account. So it's connected to my main checking accounts in both of my banks. So if I run out of money and I need some money, it's there. The ING one is particularly good because it doesn't have like any negatives of taking money out of the account as long as it's more than it started with. Whereas the Suncorp one, I have to only take out one transaction each month. So that's going to be $205. So I want that to be 0. So 543 minus 205 is equal to $338. So we'll do 300 for that, and then we'll do just a cushion of $38. So 205 plus 38 equals 243. So 243. All right, so I mean that looks pretty good to me. I'm hoping that I have enough for everything, and I think I should. It is quite helpful that my electrical bill has credit on it, so it will be this month, and then there'll be some left over for next month as well, so that's quite handy. The coffee money might not end up being that small, but I'm gonna try and not buy food or coffee for that week, like takeout food, as much as possible. So we might be able to do a $300 cash stuffing video when I get back from my cruise. But like I said, I am going to try and enjoy that cruise as much as possible, because it's probably going to be the last holiday I do for a while. So if I decide to do a $300 facial, which is not very likely, but if I decided to do that, then I'm going to let myself do that. So I have a little bit of wiggle room with the $300 cash, plus there's money in my envelopes as well. So hopefully it'll all turn out. Anyway, I hope you guys have enjoyed the video. If you did, please leave a like down below. It does help me out quite a bit. If you have any tips or suggestions or anything like that, please don't forget to leave them in the comments. And other than that, I hope you have a great day. Keep smiling, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!